everyone, and welcome to our very first Word Power Boost podcast. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Mike. We're so excited to launch this new podcast series dedicated to boosting your English vocabulary, improving your speaking skills, enhancing your listening abilities, and building your overall English knowledge. For our first episode, we're focusing on something we all do every single day: our daily routines.
That's right. Daily routines are perfect for developing all aspects of your English. You'll expand your vocabulary, practice natural speaking patterns, train your listening skills, and gain cultural knowledge about English-speaking countries. By the end of this episode, you'll have boosted your English power with over 50 useful expressions. Mike, why don't you start by telling us about your morning routine?
Well, Sarah, I have to admit, I'm not a morning person at all. My alarm goes off at 7:30, but I usually hit the snooze button at least twice.
Oh, no. I'm the complete opposite. I'm an early bird. I wake up naturally at 5:30 every morning.
5:30? That's incredible. What do you do so early?
First, I make my bed. It helps me feel organized for the day. Then, I drink a large glass of water to hydrate after sleeping. After that, I do some light stretching or yoga for about 15 minutes.
That sounds very healthy. My routine is much simpler. I drag myself out of bed, brush my teeth, and jump straight into the shower. The hot water helps me wake up.
Do you eat breakfast at home?
I actually have a super breakfast every day. Since I work from home, I have the luxury of making a really good meal. Maybe scrambled eggs with toast or pancakes with fresh fruit. What about you?
I always eat breakfast at home. I believe it's the most important meal of the day. I usually have oatmeal with fresh berries and honey, plus a cup of green tea.
Green tea in the morning? I need my coffee. I can't function without at least 2 cups.
Everyone has their preferences. Now, let's boost your English knowledge with some key vocabulary we just used. Listen carefully to improve your listening skills. Hit the snooze button means to delay your alarm for a few more minutes of sleep.
Right. And here's another power phrase for your speaking practice. Drag yourself out of bed means it's very difficult to get up. You have to force yourself. Try saying this phrase out loud to improve your pronunciation.
Super breakfast means a really good, substantial breakfast. Perfect for describing a hearty morning meal that gives you energy for the day.
Now, let's talk about our work routines. Sarah, you work in marketing, right?
Yes, I do. I usually arrive at the office by 8:15. The first thing I do is check my emails and make a to-do list for the day. I find it helps me prioritize my tasks.
That's smart. I work from home as a graphic designer, so my routine is more flexible. I start work around 9 o'clock, but first I tidy up my workspace and review my project deadlines.
Working from home must be nice, but doesn't it get distracting?
Sometimes, that's why I stick to a routine. I take a proper lunch break at 1 p.m. I step away from my computer and eat lunch while watching the news or reading.
I usually eat lunch at my desk while working, but I know that's not the best habit. I should take proper breaks like you do.
It really helps. In the afternoon, I often hit a wall around 3 p.m. You know, when your energy drops?
Oh, yes. We call that the afternoon slump. I combat it by taking a short walk around the building or having a healthy snack.
Exactly. I sometimes do a few jumping jacks in my home office, or I make another cup of coffee.
Let's pause here to boost your professional English knowledge. To-do list is a written list of tasks you need to complete. Essential workplace vocabulary for better speaking confidence.
Here's another English power boost. Prioritize means to decide which tasks are most important and should be done first. Practice saying this word clearly. It's great for professional conversations.
Hit a wall is a powerful idiom, meaning to suddenly feel very tired or unable to continue. Listen to how we use it naturally in conversation. This will improve both your listening and speaking skills.
And don't forget afternoon slump. This refers to that tired feeling many people get in the mid-afternoon. Another great addition to your English knowledge collection.
Let's move on to evening routines. Mike, what time do you usually finish work?
I try to wrap up by 6 p.m. Since I work from home, it's important to have a clear boundary between work time and personal time.
That's wise. I usually leave the office around 6:30. My commute takes about 30 minutes, so I'm home by 7.
What's your commute like?
I take the subway. I use that time to unwind. Sometimes I read a book, sometimes I listen to podcasts or music. It helps me transition from work mode to home mode.
That sounds relaxing. Once you get home, what's your routine?
First, I change into comfortable clothes. I call them my loungewear. Then I prepare dinner. I enjoy cooking. It's therapeutic for me.
I wish I enjoyed cooking more. I often order takeout or heat up something simple. But I do try to eat at my dining table, not in front of the TV.
That's a good habit. After dinner, I usually do some light cleaning, washing dishes, tidying the living room. Then I might call a friend or family member to catch up.
My evenings are pretty low-key. I might work on a personal art project, play video games, or binge watch a series on Netflix.
Binge watch. That's when you watch many episodes of a TV show in one sitting, right?
Exactly. It's not the healthiest habit, but it's relaxing after a busy day.
Let's boost your evening vocabulary. Wrap up means to finish work or complete tasks for the day. Commute is your journey or travel between home and work. Very useful vocabulary.
Here's more evening English power. Unwind means to relax and release stress after a busy day. And loungewear refers to comfortable clothes you wear at home. Perfect for evening relaxation.
Don't forget takeout. This means food you order from a restaurant to eat at home. And catch up means to talk with someone and share recent news or updates. Finally, let's talk about bedtime routines. These are so important for good sleep.
I have to admit, my bedtime routine isn't great. I often stay up too late, scrolling through my phone or watching videos.
Oh, that's not good for sleep quality. I have a strict bedtime routine. I start winding down at 9:30 p.m.
What does winding down involve?
I dim the lights in my apartment and put away all electronic devices. Then I take a warm bath with lavender essential oil.
That sounds luxurious.
After my bath, I put on my pajamas and do some light reading, usually fiction, nothing too stimulating. I'm in bed with lights out by 10:30.
Wow, that's early. I usually don't get to bed until midnight or later.
Try moving your bedtime earlier gradually, maybe 15 minutes earlier each week. And definitely avoid screens for at least an hour before sleep.
That's good advice. I should probably establish a better routine.
Small changes can make a big difference. Let's give your word power one final boost with bedtime vocabulary. Wind down means to gradually relax and become less active. Perfect for describing evening routines.
Stimulating means something that makes your brain more active or alert. This word is great for talking about activities or entertainment.
And establish a routine means to create regular habits that you follow consistently. Master this phrase and you'll sound more sophisticated when discussing personal development.
Well, that wraps up today's Word Power Boost session.
Remember, everyone's routine is different, and that's perfectly normal. The key is finding what works for you. And now you have the vocabulary to describe it perfectly.
For our Word Power Boost listeners, here's your comprehensive English challenge. Try describing your own daily routine using at least 10 new words or phrases from today's episode. This will boost your vocabulary, improve your speaking fluency, and enhance your overall English confidence. Start simple with your morning routine, then gradually add more vocabulary.
Use the powerful English expressions we've learned today. Wake up, get up, brush your teeth, take a shower, have breakfast, commute to work, and so many more. Practice saying them aloud to improve your pronunciation and speaking skills.
Remember, consistent practice in vocabulary, speaking, listening, and overall English usage is the secret to success. The more you use these phrases in real conversations, the more natural and confident you'll become.
That's all for today's Word Power Boost episode. Your vocabulary has expanded, your listening skills have improved, and your overall English knowledge just got significantly stronger. Congratulations.
Don't forget to subscribe to Word Power Boost and leave us a comment describing your daily routine using today's new vocabulary. Challenge yourself to use proper pronunciation and natural speaking patterns.
Until next time, keep boosting that English power, vocabulary, speaking, listening, and all around English excellence.
See you in the next Word Power Boost episode, where we'll continue building your complete English skills.